I love the song from High School Musical. We're all in this together, and we really are. So during this coronavirus adventure, we at CyberBridge are going to provide you with some fun activities and things that you can do both indoors and out, both online and not, with your families to keep the learning happening, the fun going on, and to hold that cabin fever at bay. Mondays will continue with songs, rhymes, and games like we normally have, and Tuesdays through Fridays we'll give you some great things to do. Share your ideas with us as well, and remember, we really are all in this together.
Hi, I'm Heidi.
I'm Stephen.
And over the next couple weeks, we're going to be sharing with you some of the things from our own home countries. I come from the United States, from a state called Minnesota. And we are going to show you a game that is played, at least that version is played, only in Minnesota. It's called Duck, Duck, Gray Duck. But you might know it as Duck, Duck, Goose.
Okay.
Let me show you how it's played. So here we have a circle of children.
Okay.
You have to pretend like the animals and stuff are children.
And they're standing or they're sitting?
They're sitting on the floor.
Okay.
Okay. So in the version of Duck, Duck, Goose that everybody knows about, and they play it around the world in different variations, the person who's it goes around the circle and says duck, 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 duck. And if I say goose, then you have to follow me around the circle until I get back to the spot.
Oh.
And if I get there before you, then it's your turn to be it.
Okay.
But in Minnesota, we play Duck, Duck, Gray Duck. Mm-hmm. And the Swedes, there are a lot of Swedish immigrants in Minnesota, and they played something called, what's duck in Swedish?
Anke.
Anka, anka, grå anka.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so they wonder if that's where Minnesotans got it.
Okay.
And then you go blue duck, green duck, purple duck, orange duck, and then if I say gray duck, then it's the same thing. And you follow me.
And try to beat around.
And if you catch me, then you take my spot.
Okay.
And I go again.
All right.
And the nice thing about Duck, Duck, Gray Duck is that you practice your colors.
Mm-hmm.
Duck, Duck, Goose, you don't practice anything.
No, apart from
except Goose.
Goose and duck.
Yeah. So that's the Minnesota version. And there's been research done on it. Mm-hmm. And it's all kind of crazy. And one of the links that we're linking you to here is teachers talking about, what? They do that in Minnesota?
Okay.
Yeah. Duck, Duck, Gray Duck.
Duck, duck, goose.
So that was fun, wasn't it? Okay, there's one more thing that's really typical for Minnesota. It's going on a snipe hunt.
Going on a snipe hunt?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what a snipe is?
Let me think. I know that a snipe in ornithological terms is a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think you do when you go on a snipe hunt in Minnesota? Or Iowa, or somewhere in the Midwest.
To me, it sounds as if you take a big blunderbuss gun and try to shoot as many snipes as you can, either in the water or in the air.
And it usually is best to catch snipes at night.
Oh.
Because they're night creatures. And so you go out at night in a group, and it's usually teenagers who like to go on snipe hunts.
Okay.
And you go out in a group at night with a flashlight.
Okay.
And because snipes are very sensitive to sound, it's better to spread out a little bit. And so you go out with a group of friends, and usually everybody except one has been on a snipe hunt before.
Aha.
And then you spread out, you shine your flashlights, and then the person who hasn't been on a snipe hunt before suddenly wonders where everybody is.
Okay.
And they've all left. Because there is no such thing as a snipe. So that's a very funny teenager camp game going on a snipe hunt. And I've actually linked you to a site that tells you a little bit more about it. So if somebody asks you to go on a snipe hunt, think twice.
Exactly.
And for Duck, Duck, Gray Duck, look at some of those links too, because you'll see that people in other states think that it's a little odd that Minnesotans play Duck, 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 Gray Duck.
Gray Duck.
Have fun.
Bye.